Alright, it's me again. I don't know if you can see me too well, but it's me again. On Facebook, I'm Isaac David Brigman. On YouTube, I am Mr. 20 US and Mr. Anyway, I'll tell you more about me later when I get some things straight. But anyway, point I'm trying to make now is that don't you get tired of people that will talk to you on computers and on cell phones and other devices and tell you they'd love to meet you one day somewhere in this big old world, and so you make plans to meet them. So you go to meet them and they don't show up where they're supposed to be. I mean, I understand that, okay, story goes, I was supposed to meet somebody, and my cell phone, about the time we were getting good at making the plans, went out of text minutes because I'm on Straight Talk. Okay, so when I tried to find every other way I could to get a hold of the person. So I hadn't heard from them since yesterday. We were supposed to meet today at 6 o'clock for a dinner meeting, which I went to the place and they never showed up, so I got upset, went home, and now I wonder why people do folks like that. They just stand people up, and it don't matter if it's men or women, and it don't matter who you are. Some people will do that to you, make you mad, and you get all dolled up. It don't matter if it's male style or female style. And you get out there and find out, whoa, this person ain't here. What's up with that? I don't know, but it does kind of bother me that I think this junk happens, you know. But like I said before, I'll put on the listings under my videos about the other places you can find me at, because when you try to remember it all to put it down on a video, you forget sometimes. Not because you never tried to remember this stuff, it's just, I don't know, when you know you got an audience watching you and all, you kind of get a little nervous, you know, and then slip up. But anyway, point is, I am the one that does the YouTube Church of Broxton, Georgia. It has nothing to do with YouTube except for the fact that it's on YouTube, and well, I guess it kind of does have something to do with YouTube because, you know, but in a way it doesn't. What it has to do with it is that YouTube is where my church is that I preach at, but if anybody gets in trouble for what I do, put the blame on me, because I don't want YouTube getting in trouble for something like that, because then they'll probably come down on me and say, well, here's what I've been hearing you done wrong. So basically I preach. I also go to Heritage Baptist Church of Broxton, Georgia. And I've been trying for the longest time to get people to realize that that church is not a one-person church. What does that mean? Do I really mean one person? No, I mean it's not white, it's not black, it's not green, it's not purple. It's every skin color there is. A Mexican could go there, a black man could go there, a white man can go there, a Russian could go there. Anybody could go to that church as long as they want to know what God is and what God isn't, and what Jesus is and what Jesus isn't. If you want to be able to fellowship with people where every time the door is open, they're eating food, every time the door is open, they're preaching, and that every so often those same people are going to nursing homes to play gospel music for the residents of the different nursing homes, and that if you have a problem, you could talk to them and they'd talk back to you the way God told them to. If you want something like that, go to Heritage Baptist Church. And also, maybe one day I'll get my own church if this preaching that I do keeps it going and going good, because I wouldn't mind doing that. Also, my other thing that I do is that me and my mom, we don't live together, but we live separately, but We work together at, it used to be called Chester's Flea Market, but now it's Southside Flea Market because it changed hands. It is on 441 in Douglas, Georgia, right beside the Jet gas station, which is gas station / truck stop. It is across at an angle from the old Wong's Palace. We try to set up every Saturday from 6 until about 4 or something, and or later, depending on the crowd that comes after. We are usually the ones left behind because we like to try to keep on working until there's no need to keep on going. And we also sell on eBay at Marjorie 2747 and Mr. 29 US. Check them out on the first one, the Marjorie one, is my mom's. The second one, the Mr. is mine. And that's about, hold on a minute. I was checking. See, sometimes I use this recording device to record these videos, and every so often I have to check to see the time on how many minutes I got left on this thing to do a video. But anyway, I still say it's stupid for folks to sit there and say that they want to do something with you, and then when they get a chance to, they run off, as in don't talk to you no more and don't say, well, here's why I did what I did. But anyway, the point was, it's a sad thing to have happen, and it did happen, and it will happen again probably, and I know it will probably, but I can't say nothing about it. Excuse me if I burped on here, but anyway, if you want to talk to me in a preacher to congregational type conversation, you could call me Brother Isaac or Brother David or Brother Brinkman. You could call me Pastor Isaac or Pastor David or Pastor Brinkman. You could call me Preacher Isaac or Preacher David or Preacher Brinkman. Because my full name is Isaac David Brinkman. I'm 31 from Broxton, Georgia. And yeah, I tell you this stuff because I know God helps protect me from all harm because the good Lord's there for me. And that's why I tell you information about myself that I know a lot of people would have flipped out if they knew I said. But you know what? With God's help and God's love and God's support, I don't see nothing going wrong with me. But I do get tired of people picking on folks saying, I want to meet you somewhere, and you say, sure, no matter who started the conversation about meeting. And then when you go to meet, they're not there. Well, let's hope and pray that the good Lord puts the right woman in my life, because I've had many bad experiences with women, and I don't want another one. But anyway, I was pretty much updating you on my situation. I became 31 May the 15th. And what else? Well, things are getting a lot better for me in my life. I said a lot better, not that it's the best it can be. I mean, you know, but it'll get to a point where you're like, oh, I feel better. But it takes a while. Well, can't talk straight. I meant to say, you're probably wondering, what am I talking about? Well, what I'm talking about is that everybody's got bad patches in their life where something ain't going right in their life. But if they put their trust in the Lord, it'll get better. That's what I meant. And my life's going pretty good. Because my life is where I say, hey, the Lord loves me and I love Him. Well, I just thought I'd let you know, but today was a rough day because of that stand-up thing, but beyond that, it was off and on wet. Don't know what tomorrow brings. If you don't see me at the sales, don't get upset. Oh, we do knives, like sell knives. We do knife trades. We do knife and queries where if you want a certain knife, we'll see if we can find it for you. We sharpen knives. We do handmade jewelry. We do jewelry we look up and find. We sell used books, and we sell like ceramics, you know, things like these bowls that are breakable. Like right now, I'm trying to sell right now. We're trying to sell some salt and pepper shakers where the bottom part is a bell and the top part where the handle is salt and pepper shakers. Yep, that's pretty interesting, but you never know what you'll find anymore. But if there's something in the salt and pepper shakers or in bowls or anything breakable that you are looking for and can't find it, then best thing to do is ask us and we'll do so. If you go to Facebook, you'll find the info on how to get a hold of us. Well, I'll let you go and I'll talk to y'all later. Have a nice day.